No matter who your favorite superhero is, it doesn't matter how much good they do or how many people's lives that they save, they all suffer from the same thing: being a complete dumbass when it matters the most.
Fire Lord Ozai, you and your forefathers have devastated the balance of this world, and now you shall pay the ultimate price!
Exhibit A of heroes being a dumbass, not wanting to kill. Here we have a genocidal maniac who is hell-bent on covering the whole entire earth in fire. I mean, just look at this face. Does this face really say, man, I want to become a better person and make up for the error of my ways? And yet he has spared his life. Just why? As a kid, I realized that in that moment, all my favorite superheroes are nothing but bitches because they can't get the job done when it matters the most. And this is where the anti-hero comes in. They're just like heroes, but with actual common sense. And Jason Todd is the definition of common sense. This man is the Trunks of the DC universe. You see, unlike Batman's soft ass, Jason is at least willing to pop a head or two for the greater good. Now, Jason was soft at first, I ain't even gonna lie to you. He was brainwashed by Batman to believe that killing is never the answer and they should answer for their crimes and all the other bullshit. But when my man Joker got a hold of him, oh, he woke up and saw the light for sure. Now just imagine you waking up every single day to some grown man wearing makeup on his face, whispering in your ear like he's some little ass kid, torturing you day in and day out. And then on top of all that, he burns his initial on your face. So then Batman, on some real fatherly shit, ain't show up when he needed him the most, all for my boy Jason to get shot. So you fast forward a little bit and he gets resurrected by some magical water, and what came out of it wasn't the same little boy. It was a grown ass man. And bro did not waste any time whatsoever. The first thing this man did was conspire with one of Batman's ops to kill him. And one of the first things this man tries to do after seeing his old mentor after all these years is not talking or catching up. It's straight business. He tries to blow up the whole entire bridge with Bruce along with it. But then shortly after that, Jason does something that very few humans, shoot, even aliens alike, can never do to Batman. And that's catching this man off guard. He shoots some warning shots at Batman. One punches this man enough to put him on the ground, and then shoots him in the exact point of his weak spot. Meanwhile, while Batman is on the ground literally looking like he's finna die, Jason just walking off like, yeah, try me, like I'm really with that shit. So after getting caught off and getting his ass beat, this time Batman catches Jason off guard, and I ain't even gonna lie to you, he was choking the shit out of him. But right when Batman was this close to putting the beating on Jason, he literally looks him in the eyes and says,
"Not yet, Dark Knight."
Now, normally when people disappear with some smoke bombs and shit, right, you can literally see them moving. They might jump out the way or just go into hiding. This man vanishes into thin fucking air. So while Batman is on this scavenger hunt trying to finally get to Scarecrow, only for him to escape again, Jason pulls up in another helicopter with a big ass RPG firing these two big ass missiles at Bruce. Ayo, can we just appreciate Batman's weave game for 1 second? Like, my God, is this shit impeccable? And somehow Batman tanks both of these shots and gets up moments after because he's Batman, and then decides, you know what, since missiles ain't enough to deal with you, let's settle this in a tank 1v1. So after losing this 1v1 to Batman, you're probably thinking to yourself, there's no possible way that Jason escapes again. There's just no way. But not only does he escape again, he comes back in whatever the fuck this monstrosity is and tries to blow up Bruce underground, buried where nobody could ever find him. And once again, Jason did something that very few people could ever do. He had the greatest detective, one of the greatest fighters of all time, pinned against the ropes, only being able to escape getting his Batmobile blown up in the process. So while Batman escapes for whatever reason, thinking Jason just isn't going to follow him, he out here trying to rescue somebody else, and Jason pulls up again saying that this shit is not over yet, and then proceeds to tell Bruce to turn around. So him and Batman finally get to run that fade with each other, and in the process of doing so, he takes both of his pistols and turns the motherfuckers into a sniper rifle. Now, even though he did lose the fight, the fact that he did that badass shit makes me not even give a fuck. He still won in my book. Now, after seeing all of these numerous encounterments, one might ask themselves, why does he have so much fucking determination? How would you feel if someone were to leave you with a psychotic man-child? If I had to wake up every day looking at this ugly ass face, bro, I would be pissed as hell too. Meanwhile, this is the same exact man that resurrected Bane's heartbeat. Bane, the same person that is a killer, a drug dealer, and a criminal. By the way, this is the same man that did this. Bro, goddamn, you just got dragged from the elevator, picked up like a hoe, thrown against the wall multiple times just to get tossed like some trash. And then you get socked in your face just because. In moments after being resurrected, he chokes this man Bruce out with his stink ass breath. The same Bruce that jumps off a fucking building to save the Joker. I don't know any other motherfucker that's saving this man. But you're telling me that when it matters the most, when one of the most dangerous criminals alive has someone who he thinks of as a child and he doesn't do shit about it? Man, get the fuck out of here. So now after Jason moved on from Batman, he becomes the Red Hood, and oh my god. Let's just say if I'm a criminal in Gotham, I'd rather deal with Batman than Red Hood. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you, bro. Anybody that know anything superhero related would tell you firsthand that when you stop becoming a sidekick and you become your own man or woman, bro, it's like going Super Saiyan or getting your full potential unleashed. Muzz just start getting the hidden abilities out of nowhere and just turn into straight demons. And Red Hood is no exception to this, because one of the first things this man tries to do is hunt down Black Mask. So after tracking down a couple of Black Mask men, tell me why the first thing bro does is just straight drop down from the ceiling. No stealth, no sneaky approach. He just said, fuck all that, we finna get straight to it. So after beating everybody ass, he then decides to interrogate one of them.
Where's Black Mask keeping the goods?
You want information? Read a newspaper.
Wrong answer.
Okay, stop! At the docks! He's keeping the guns at the docks!
Appreciate that.
Dog, when I saw this shit for the first time playing this DLC, I was like, oh, this is how we really doing shit. Like, this isn't Batman where he just keeping people alive. Like, I'm thinking when he using these guns, these are just, I don't know, prop guns. He got some hidden pellets in there that keeps them alive. But no, he's out here really killing motherfuckers. So after getting some information from one of the henchmen, Jason goes to another hideout to potentially get closer to Black Mask, right? He takes them all out with ease and leaves one guy hanging.
I want to work with your boss, Black Mask. Where is he?
You ain't gonna kill me. You ain't gonna kill me.
Do I look like Batman to you? Rethink your answer before I fill you up with lead.
Downtown, his office. But you ain't gonna get him. He knows you're coming, freak.
Buddy, you have a whole Black Mask face on riding for a whole nother man that don't know you, and you got the nerve to call somebody else a freak? Look, if somebody is walking up to me aggressive as fuck and the first thing they do is pick me up one-handed and put a gun to my chest, I am telling them whatever the fuck they want to know. And then bro really fucked up saying, man, you ain't finna kill me, you ain't finna kill me. Like, dog, did you not just see him shoot and pack up your whole team? So by now, I'm sure you can tell Red Hood ain't playing with nobody. So he finally finds where Black Mass is located at, and in the meantime, his goons is out here chilling. They doing their own little thing, they vibing, hanging out, counting their money, and then boom. This motherfucker walks in and sends this man tumbling to the ground and proceeds to tell the rest of them to run while he's gunning them to the ground. Like, bro, how psychotic are you? And while he's beating their asses, this man is jumping hurdles not even professional Olympians can even hit. Like, bro, you're reaching inhumane territory, man. So Black Mass finally pulls up after making this this cartoon ass appearance, and then moments later gets his shit rocked.
Black Mask, you should have left when you had a chance.
You don't need to do this. Get your money. Drugs, guns, weapons, whatever you want. Please, I'll take a plane, leave Gotham, never show my face again. Anywhere you want, I'll go anywhere.
How about you go to hell?
Damn!
Say hi to Joker for me.
Dog, I'm sorry, but this gotta be one of the most badass things in fiction history. This is quite the definition of getting straight to business, bro. No talking, no nothing, bro. Mind you, Batman has been going back and forth with these motherfuckers for decades, bro. Decades. And in one night, this man has put down one of the biggest criminals in Gotham. I don't want nobody to tell me killing ain't the answer after seeing this. But the killers don't just stop there. No. This is just the beginning. Now moving on to a movie called Batman Death in the Family, which takes place after the events of a classic movie, Batman Under the Red Hood. Please watch that shit if you haven't already. So we start off with Batman and my boy Jason going by Robin at this point, going after Ra's al Ghul, the League of Assassins. But little do they know that Ra's al Ghul is doing a secret deal with none other than the Joker himself. So while they doing deals on some evil villain shit, Jason tries to go after Joker like an idiot, gets himself kidnapped, Batman doesn't know where he's at, and Jason getting the living shit beat out of him by the Joker. But bro, oh my god, the beating that this man taking right now from the Joker, I need to put a 1 out there because no words can describe the shit that this man Joker put him through. So we cut to the scene and off rip, Joker asks him,
So, let's try and clear this up, okay, Pumpkin? What hurts more? A or B? Forehand or backhand?
man, I always knew this nigga Joker was a pimp, bro. The way he just backhanded this man multiple times and how he just freestyling with this shit, he got it down to a T. And then look at poor Jason feet, man. Them toes is just going in any which direction. So after getting this shit beat out of him, Jason once again does some goated ass shit. Even throughout all of this punishment, he turns around and looks at the Joker and smiles dead in his face like, you're gonna have to do better than that. So after the Joker leaves, Jason, just being the G that he is, musters up somehow the courage to even crawl to the door and try to escape. But of course, Joker being the biggest troll in human civilization, this motherfucker leaves a whole goddamn bomb left in the building and blows Jason up. Now this is where things get really interesting. So after Jason gets blown up in the process, you as a viewer can choose between 3 options. Number 1, Batman gets to him in time and unfortunately dies in the process of getting blown up. Or the normal events that we know of today, he gets resurrected, becomes the Red Hood, So now we got the 3rd option. Now we ain't really worried with the other 2 options. They boring as hell. But this 3rd option right here, this 3rd option is for all the people that want violence and nothing but violence. So we start off in this 3rd option timeline of Jason miraculously surviving this explosion, but unfortunately he has to get hella stitches, hella surgery, and is bedridden for damn near 3 months. But during this recovery process, he goes through his little Majin Vegeta arc. He just realizes, man, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with y'all. Y'all ain't getting shit done. I gotta take things into my own hand. And taking things into his own hand does not describe what you're finna see right now. Because the first thing that this man does is pull up to a mafia organization and opens fires on all of them. No talking, just straight shooting. And then after that, Batman doing his Batman thing, he beats the shit out of you, puts you in cuffs, the police come and rescue, the same old. But this time Jason pulls up and was like, we ain't finna do that today, and snipes Cheetah point blank in the head. And then shortly after that, he goes after the Riddler. And not only did he just go after the Riddler, he straight decapitated his ass. Which I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. is a very fitting death for this motherfucker, because anybody who has played the Arkham games know the amount of chatting that this dude does is unmatched, making me have to go on YouTube just to figure out all these goddamn riddles. Man, fuck the Riddler. So by now I'm sure you can tell that this dude got a whole hit list, and once again Black Mass is on this list. Like, this motherfucker cannot catch a break from Jason. Now looking at this scene, just this picture right here, you're probably thinking, oh, he's just gonna snipe him and let that be that and go on and dip. No. Why pull out a sniper rifle and kill you quickly when I could just pull out this big ass RPG and fire this bitch at you? And not only does he get blown up and launched the fuck out the building, but he's still somehow alive during this process and then gets blown up again in a gas tank, bro. Like, goddamn, like, I know he a criminal and all, but damn, this is beyond killing at this point. So after packing up every single body on his list, there's only one motherfucker left, and that's the Joker himself. He finally gets a hold of the Joker, beats the living shit out of him in revenge of how Joker did him, and then he finally does the very thing we have all been waiting for. He kills the Joker. And for whatever reason, everybody was just sad that the Joker dies. Like, this man wasn't just some mass criminal. Like, Commissioner Gordon is just sad seeing the Joker die, but this man literally crippled your daughter.
Well, I had some really interesting nightmares.
When somebody loved me.
Of course, leave it up to the people of Gotham to be sad about a mass murderer dying, bro. If this were to happen in real life, just like how they doing that man O.J. Simpson right now, they will be doing Joker 10 times worse. But let this be a lesson that at the end of the day, revenge is always gonna be the best answer. Like, what the fuck?